Anna Ford joins us. She is the founder of JetSet Offset. And Anna, I'm delighted that we're connected today and wish you aloha. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks, Rick. It's so nice to speak with you again.
Yeah, it's good to reconnect. Anna, where are you today?
So today I'm in New York City.
New York City. What's happening there for you?
Well, some cold weather and some freezing rain. And actually, JetSet Offset, we do have some offices here in New York City where we're partnering with some very exciting travel companies to further our mission, which I'm delighted to talk to you about today.
Yeah, amen. Anna's been a guest on the program previously. It's always good to reconnect. I always provide full disclosure is that my role with HLRI, that Anna is a great supporter and her mission is parallel, but it's so unique and it's different, but it can be so very impactful once people learn more. Anna, let's start with the mission itself.
Sure. So I think relevant to your work with HLRI, Rick, JetSet Offset is another way to support organizations like HLRI. At JetSet Offset, we're working to raise the awareness of the environmental impact of air travel, and we've built a donation-based carbon offsetting tool for air travel. We partner with nonprofit environmental organizations in Hawaii with Legacy Trees and others and across the country so that travelers can simply and transparently donate 1 cent per mile to their favorite environmental cause every time they fly. So our mission is to really empower travelers to do good when they fly, and we're providing a means to do that.
Folks that are dialed in right now, there might be some, Anna, in all honesty, that go, carbon? Airplanes, how in the world can that be a negative? Can you share with us what carbon emissions, why it's so important that those are negated?
Right. So air travel is a huge contributor of global carbon emissions, and I think that's something that hasn't been on everyone's radar as much as it probably should have been. Air travel is incredibly carbon intensive, and for all sorts of reasons, aviation and the airline industry hasn't had the same technological advances in fuel efficiency as some other modes of transportation. And we're on track right now, the way that the world is moving, global air travel and the number of passengers is expected to double in the next 20 years. And by 2050, we think that air travel will account for up to 25% of carbon emissions worldwide. So it's a really big contributor. We need to, I think, together as travelers, think of ways that we can make a difference, and JetSet Offset is one of them. A lot of good things happen when we travel, and I think the holiday time is a really good way and time to reflect on that. I think last year in December, 112 million Americans took to the skies to visit loved ones during the holiday season. I think it's a time to be mindful of all of the value of air travel and what it affords us, especially when you live on an island.
Yes.
But that, we need to be mindful of the environmental impact as well, and there are ways to do both.
Anna Ford joins us, founder of JetSet Offset. It's, again, a tremendous way that you can be instrumental in the reduction of those emissions, which is very important. If folks are interested in doing exactly that, let's say that, hey, we've got plans to fly back to the mainland, we're going to go see some family, we're a family of four, but we want to make sure that what we're doing doesn't have that great negative impact. How does one begin to work with JetSet Offset to help them achieve their goal?
So it's very simple. The first step is going to jetsetoffset.com. You can sign up right from the website on the computer or your phone. You can create an account for you and for your family and choose an organization that you'd like to support with a 1 cent per mile donation. So again, in Hawaii, we're partnering with the Legacy Trees organization and the Hawaiian Legacy Reforestation Initiative, a few others in the area and across the country that are worth checking out. You choose your organization, and you very simply input your origin city, your destination city, and we calculate the mileage on your behalf and facilitate that donation. Now, going forward, there are ways that you can continually and automatically make a donation for all of your flights. But you can go online right now, even flights that you've already booked if you are traveling for Thanksgiving, or if you have upcoming travel. It's a great way to make a difference. And it's very simple with a one-time sign-up.
Wonderful. I know many folks like to book their flights online, maybe even getting help from travel professionals. If folks are, let's say, online, they like to go to Priceline, as an example. How can they incorporate their pursuit of their flights and then also participate with JetSet Offset? What kind of process would that be?
So right now, there are separate processes. You can book your flights however you're used to booking your flights, and your JetSet Offset account and profile is available to you. When you receive an email confirmation of your booked flight, regardless of where you book it, you can simply forward that flight to jetsetoffset.com, and it goes to your account, so we can make those donations based on flights you book from anywhere, really. We're very excited. By the end of this year, you'll be able to search and book your flights on jetsetoffset.com so that the donation process is even more streamlined into your booking process.
Talking with Anna Ford, and again, founder of JetSet, and going to your website is so very informational. Can we have that address again, please?
Yes, it's jetsetoffset.com. So that's JetSetoffset.com.
I understand from before that both you and I believe your husband, Ian? Okay, just want to make sure I have the right.
Yes, that's me. That's us.
Okay, but previously, because of your professions, you traveled extensively, yes?
I did, yes.
Yeah.
We both worked for business consulting companies, and we were traveling over 100,000 miles every year for work travel. And we also love to travel personally.
Sure.
We were really racking up the air miles.
But you were also kind of looking for a way to offset all of that, and didn't really find anything available. Is that correct?
That's correct. I did, as I learned more about the impact I was having with all of my air travel, it inspired me to look into, what I could do about it. And there are some traditional carbon offsetting services out there. Many of them are geared towards businesses, not individual travelers. And the ones that I found, one thing that was really missing was the ability to give where you live and to make a donation, not the purchase of a carbon offset. So we're really offering an alternative to the traditional carbon market that allows individual travelers to be a part of it and take action and donate to causes that are meaningful for them and organizations that are doing work on the ground towards local climate solutions.
Wonderful.
So, that search definitely inspired me to build this alternative approach, which is JetSet Offset.
Is there a tax deductibility, perhaps, with the donations?
Great question, Rick. Yes, there is. So since every single one of our environmental partners are nonprofit organizations, 501c3s in the U.S., when somebody flies and makes their 1 cent per mile donation on JetSet Offset, that donation is 100% tax deductible. The donation goes directly to their organization of choice, and a tax receipt is emailed automatically.
Before we go, I'm very curious because both you and Ian bringing us JetSet Offset, what a phenomenal alternative, and not even alternative, something that folks should embrace, is from the very beginning when you first came up with the concept, the idea, began talking with potential partners at the very beginning. How have things changed from the initial days to where you are now? Because there's some really substantial great news coming up in 2020.
That's true. So we've grown quite a bit in this year. We launched JetSet Offset exactly a year ago, almost to the day. And we first launched with 2 environmental partners in Massachusetts, where we were based at the time. Our next partners were in Hawaii, And now we're happy to say we have partners all the way from, Hawaii to New England. We have 11 nonprofit partners on our site now. We have close to 1,500 air travelers that are donating through JetSet Offset. They have collectively made a donation-based offset for nearly 4 million air miles. And we are looking towards and geared for even bigger growth next year, both in terms of our nonprofit partners we're working with, travelers signing up on the site, and we're also starting to integrate JetSet Offset into some of those travel booking sites that you mentioned earlier, Rick, which will just really help us scale this movement and what we're building. So stay tuned for some very exciting announcements in early 2020.
Well, I'd like for us to keep in touch and inform folks, because I have a feeling that until you joined us here on the air, maybe there were those just like you and Ian. They were searching for a way. How can I participate and negate some of the impact of these airline miles? And it's here. And congratulations on a 1-year anniversary, because
Thank you.
It really is. It does make a great difference with folks. Can you share again, Anna, website, best way to get in touch and to get involved?
Mm-hmm. Yes, so you can do so and learn more and also sign up at jetsetoffset.com, and that is JetSetoffset.com.
Well, we are very proud, and HLRI, my role in we're planting trees. We want to plant and reforest and bring back and have this wonderful reinvigorated presence of trees. And this Saturday, as you know, is a big day for us. Thousands will be planted in one day.
Mm-hmm.
And
amazing.
For all of our friends that are dialed in, if you'd like to support tree planting, you have wonderful partners. And I can just share with HLRI, that's what we'll do. That goes directly to planting trees. And for your support, Anna, thank you indeed. And for all of our friends here at home, because flying is an inevitability. We don't have a lot of options until they build that bridge from here to L.A. I don't know if that may not be anytime soon.
True.
Any plans on you and Ian coming out to visit Hawaii?
I'm hoping to revisit again, probably in the spring of next year. So I will let you know how our plans shape up.
I hope that we can share some time and continue to tell the story, without a doubt. Anna, I hope you stay warm in New York.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Rick.
Thank you, Anna. Aloha.
Aloha.